Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Agents Around the Country. I'm Molly Friedrich in the Round Rock, Austin area, and today I am here with my friend Ashley, who is in Wichita Falls. How are you, Ashley?
Hi, I am Ashley McKie, Wichita Falls, Texas, and I am happy to be here.
Hey, thank you so much for doing this. We always love it.
Absolutely.
Love learning about another part of the country. Today we're still in Texas, but Texas is a
Yes,
big state, so I'm sure
it
we're going to
is.
learn some differences. So thanks for doing
Absolutely.
this. Tell me kind of what's happening in your market. Is it buyer's market, seller's market? What are you seeing?
So right now, Molly, and I feel like I want to talk just a tad about Wichita Falls because
Please. Yeah.
we're pretty insulated from the extreme highs and the extreme lows that sometimes we often see in the major metro areas. So that being said, we are at about 4 months of inventory. So,
Okay.
6 months of inventory is considered a balanced market, and we are still favoring the sellers here. So with that though, we're still seeing buyers getting opportunities to,
Good.
pick up some great real estate. Oop, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can
I was gonna
actually.
Yes, I was just gonna roll into another question because
You
it
sure
just
can.
sounded it was just
Go,
so
yeah, go
seamless.
ahead. Hey, roll with it. There's no problem
Yes.
here.
Yes. So, while it's still a seller's market, we are seeing buyers able to capture some really great deals and getting some of their closing costs covered. And so
Good.
we're still definitely able to negotiate some of those favorable terms for the buyers as well.
So it sounds like there's actually a conversation. It's not just, well, you better knock it out of the park, be way over list price and do all the
Right.
seller's terms. Yeah, that's great. That's
Yes.
great.
Yes.
When someone's coming into your market, maybe from, a different area, different state, what surprises them the most?
So I feel like Wichita Falls is the bright shining star that few people know about. We are about 2 hours from the Dallas Fort Worth area, so we're relatively close to DFW Airport, major airport hub and shopping. While we are a fairly small community, around 100, population, we have no traffic. So
Whoa!
it's literally like 15 minutes from one side of town to the other side of town. And I know you're laughing because being in Austin, I'm from the DFW. It's traffic was, we had to build in traffic time
Yeah,
into our
absolutely.
schedule.
Yeah.
And it's such a quality of life boost knowing that you're not going to spend hours in your car every day.
Wow, I love it. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I might have to come see that. That sounds
I
fantastic.
know. I mean, it's an anomaly that the freeways move.
Yeah. That's a crazy idea.
I
I love
know.
it. I love it. Well, it sounds like y'all have done something right there then. That's so
Yes,
fun. That's
definitely
so fun.
so.
What do you want people to know before they move there? Or, what do you need to educate people on sometimes when they're coming in to buy?
Sure. So, Wichita Falls is a very affordable market. Our median average home price year over year for March, I just looked at the numbers, is about $200,000.
Wow.
So a first time buyer can come into our market and they're going to be paying less in mortgage than they will to rent a property.
Oh, wow.
And that's a huge factor to consider because the average home buyer age, first time home buyer age last year was 40.
Right.
And that's the barrier to entry is cost. So
Sure.
here in our market, we definitely have a breadth of inventory available for those first time home buyers.
Good.
And it fills my heart to know that we have those opportunities. I just helped a 19-year-old buy their first home.
That's
I know, right?
fantastic. Yeah,
Yes,
I love it. I love it. Those are the fun stories, right? When we're helping to
right,
build dreams like that. That's
right.
really cool. That's cool.
And I'll
What
also
about,
circle back. Oh, go ahead. I
no,
was
no,
just
go
going to
ahead.
say that, obviously during the COVID years, we did see a lot of relocation here because our market was a little more friendly for people and less
Sure.
restrictions and things like that. but we are continuing to see people want to spend their retirement years in an area like Wichita Falls, where the median home price is attractive,
Yeah.
and they have accessibility to services. We have a major hospital here, and we're friendly, right?
Yeah.
People,
Yeah.
you're if you're uncomfortable with a random person saying hello to you on the street, this might not be your town. But if you're okay with a random stranger saying hello and asking you how your day is, then you're going to love it here.
Love it. Oh, that's so fun. Hey, it
Yes.
sounds like people want to come be there. It's a great place to live. That's so fun.
They
That's so fun.
do.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm not sure that you might not know about Wichita Falls is that we do have Shepherd Air Force Base here, which has
Okay.
been an anchor in our community for decades.
Yeah.
And Wichita Falls really has a way of growing on people. So we are seeing people, that have been, stationed around the globe come and put down roots here in Wichita
Yes.
Falls when they, might have had 4 years here, and they've decided, man, this is really where I want to either raise my family or where
Yes.
I want to retire. So it does have a way of drawing you back,
Yeah.
even if you might have ran away at some point or been
Sure.
stationed outside of our
Right.
area. But
Yeah. What a
yes,
testimony, right? That people want to come
right,
back, and that's the goal to get back.
absolutely.
That's fun. That's fun. What are you seeing as far as property tax, insurance, HOAs, any issues or concerns or things that maybe are different when people come in
Sure.
that they should expect?
Sure. So in our area, we only have a few HOAs. So depending on how you feel about the homeowners associations, you, that might not be your jam, and you may
Sure.
prefer to have an organized community situation.
Yeah.
But oftentimes, I do get people that are interested in our market because they don't want to have that conformity and someone kind of policing what light fixture they can hang on
Right.
their front porch.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So we do again have a couple of organized communities like that, and they do a great job. But as far as insurance, I think that we are seeing Texas and Texas. What is it? Texas, California, and Florida are the three areas where we have all of the different kind of issues. Right? We
Right.
do have earthquakes here. We have all of the different tornadoes, hail. We have all of the different things that make our area susceptible for higher insurance costs. So while we are definitely seeing that, I feel like we're stabilizing in that
Mhm.
regard. There was a huge increase, about a 40% increase a couple of years ago. So some of my new buyers that are coming into the market, seeing $2,400 annually for $140,000 house, that's their new norm.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's expectation setting. I think that's important for sure.
Sure.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Taxes. You mentioned
yeah.
taxes, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta touch on that. So I always preface this, and being Texas, we don't have state income
That's
tax.
right.
So I feel like when you factor in, especially some of our northern states, maybe some of our western states, when you compare apples to apples, our situation here in Texas is still going to be way more favorable.
Yes.
So our tax rate here is, in the I'm going to say 2.27%. So the decimal points and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So but which we just added, I think that we are 2 years into two brand new high schools here. So we
Wow.
have already kind of seen a bit of an escalation for the
Yeah.
construction of those two new facilities. And we're starting to kind of see the trickle down. So we are seeing that reduction in the tax rate here.
Good. Yeah. That,
Yeah,
that's the thing. There's a give and take in Texas, right? You don't have to pay that
sure,
income tax, but you sure do have to pay that property tax. Definitely.
sure.
Tell us how long you have been serving your market and what you love the most about serving buyers and sellers.
So this is a second career for me. I was in corporate outside sales in the Dallas Fort Worth area for
Okay.
15 years, and my husband is from this area, and we longed to be a little bit closer to family and for a slower pace of life.
Sure.
And so we made the decision to move here about 11 years ago, and I am the mother of twin. They're almost 14-year-old boys. We
Wow.
had some medical challenges. So I took a step back from my career when we moved here and was a stay-at-home mom for a few years until we got our boys in school. And then, I mean, I kind of fell into real estate.
Yeah.
I asked my husband one day, like, what would you want to do if money were no object? And he was like, "Ooh, I'd love to flip houses. Why don't you get your real estate license
Wow.
and let's see where that leads?" And I was like, "Well, I will never be a realtor because we have worked our realtors so hard." And I was like, "I do not want to put myself and you guys through that." But as I got into it, and I was like, "Man, I really do love this realtor piece, and I
That's
love
funny.
serving people." And that's just, I have a servant's heart, and being able to help someone sell their parents' home that was their home growing up after 40
Sure.
years,
Yeah.
and being able to be a part of that journey and holding their hand through that. It's not just a transaction,
Right.
it's the closing of a chapter, and I value being able to be a part of that. In the same token, helping my best friend's, daughter and her fiance buy their home at 19 years old.
That's amazing.
I know the power of real estate and how it can create generational wealth. So
Yes.
just to be a part of those transactions and helping people, it really fills my cup.
I love it. I love it. This has been fantastic. As we're wrapping up, is there anything that you want to share that we haven't covered, about life or your hobbies or what you do in your free time?
Yeah, so free time. Yeah, that's funny. No, I'm just kidding. Just a couple more mentions about Wichita Falls, and then I'll touch on a little bit about what my passions are. So I mentioned that we have Shepherd Air Force Base here. We also have Midwestern State University,
Yeah.
and which is affiliated with the Texas Tech, under the Texas Tech umbrella now.
Yeah.
So we have that university component, and we have Vernon Junior College here, United Regional Hospital. So we do have just about everything that you would need here in
Sure.
terms of from the cradle to the grave.
Yeah,
So that
absolutely.
is one more small plug for Wichita Falls and myself. So I am an avid worker outer, and that's how I kind of find my chi and rebalance.
Good, good,
And
good.
also, I'm very passionate about serving the special needs community here. One of my sons, it has cerebral palsy. He's in a wheelchair. He's autistic as well. And I serve on the board for the ARC of Wichita County.
Wow.
Um, Not sure if you're familiar with that organization. I'm not sure if they have one in Austin or not, but the ARC of Wichita County serves the special needs community from ages 3 and through adulthood.
Wow, that's really
And
amazing.
yeah, so I am on the board for that organization, and we also have another arm, the ARC Development Foundation, and I just became a part of the board there. And our mission is to help special needs individuals or individuals living with intellectual disabilities, helping them integrate into the community and have housing outside of a group home setting.
Wow,
So
that's
helping them,
amazing.
empowering them to have the ability to be a part of the community because you know we all need to be around one another, and we all need to have experience with one another, and I think there are many
Wonderful.
great lessons that we all can learn from
Absolutely.
from
Yep.
that segment.
Well, you and I are going to have to chat a little more offline about some resources here that I've been a part of that might be fun to talk
Oh
about. But
yeah.
I am so thrilled that we got to do this today. Again, everybody, this is Ashley. She's in Wichita Falls. If you ever need any information about the area or you're maybe considering a move, let us know. I will connect you up. She is a great resource. And thanks for tuning in to Agents Across the Country. And we will see you next time. Thank you.